Alright, what is up guys? This is Spooky, and I'm here with something definitely a little bit different. We've got some Magic the Gathering here today, and we've got a nice box of Shadows over Innistrad that we're going to open. Anyway, this is thanks to the fine boys over at StarCityGames. And I know that every now and again on the stream we happen to talk about Magic the Gathering. Well, StarCityGames, these guys, the same way that I stream lots of fighting game tournaments for you guys, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, whatever you guys love, these guys also stream a series of Magic the Gathering tournaments. So not only are they a great card shop, but their tournaments are really cool. And it's big thanks to Cedric Phillips, one of the commentators there. Thanks a lot, Cedric. It's thanks to him that I got all this cool stuff to show you guys here on YouTube. Anyway, they gave me lots of cool stuff, including this shirt. Thanks, Cedric. Appreciate the shirt, man. Definitely gonna rock this. Also, we've got a nice StarCityGames drawstring bag. Definitely gonna rock this. We've got a Monetary Mentor pin. Super cool. We've got a nice Monetary Mentor playmat to use. Very unique art, and I understand that this pin is a collectible pin, and this is a new pin. You can't get it until May 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Super nice. And last but not least, we've got a nice box here of Shadows over Innistrad, and we're definitely going to open this bad boy up and see what cool cards we can get inside. Yeah, so we're going to do that right now. Let's go for it. Alright guys, well there's only one thing to do with a box like this, and that is to go ahead and crack it. And let's see what we get in all these booster packs of Shadows over Innistrad. So it's 36 packs to a box, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get this plastic out of here. We're not going to need that. These are the cool open up type boxes. Whoa, they're supposed to be like a stand up. Look at that. So that you can show it off in the shop. Anyway, we're just going to jump right into it. See what we get in a pack. So this is the newest set, Shadows over Innistrad. Whoa, that felt way easier to open. It's got like slots in the pack. Oh, is that a new thing? Shows you I must have not been opening packs for a while. Alright, so the way it works with Magic cards, for those that are new to this, is you start with common cards, and we've got some commons. Chaplain's Blessing. Let's see if we can get that a little. There we go. Chaplain's Blessing. Jace's Scrutiny. Dauntless Cathar. These guys are all commons. None of these are very special. Usually you care more about the uncommons and the rares, but you know there are some commons that are good. Fiery Temper, this is one of the key commons, and this one, it's got a new mechanic called Madness, and what Madness does is when you discard the card, you get to use it. Anyway, Fiery Temper, really popular in this new set, Shadows. Let's see what else we got in this pack. Alright, oh nice, well that was a good crack right at the start. We got a Nahiri, nice Planeswalker. Wow, that was definitely a good start for us. Let's see if we can get a nice shot of what that looks like. Whoa, she looks amazing. Holy crap. Well, that definitely bodes well. Can't believe I opened that first. She looks great. Look at the artwork here. Let's see if we can get that a little brighter. Yeah, there we go. That looks awesome. Anyway, Burrow's Planeswalker. Let's see, for uncommons, did we get anything good? Let's see. We got a Ravenous Bloodseeker, Liliana's Indignation, Morkut Necropod. But anyway, we opened a Planeswalker first. That's great. I'm actually going to sleep that up. So give me a second on that, guys, and then we'll go on to the next pack. Forgive me, but man, that was a great start. I got to say, opening up a Planeswalker first. Pretty lucky, pretty lucky. Alright, anyway, now that that's nice and sleeved, let's see what we got next. Next pack. Crack it open. I'm going to end up making a mess of these pack things everywhere. Should have gotten like a trash can or something. Anyway, more commons. Let's see. Commons. Moldgraph Scavenger. This guy's another new mechanic, Delirium. And the way Delirium works is you discard this guy. Excuse me. If you have 4 or more different card types in your graveyard, then this guy gets an effect. He becomes a 3/4 for 2. Pretty good for a common if you can actually get Delirium. Let's see. Twins of Mora Estate. This is another Madness guy. Not that special, but it is a common. Also, the art looks really cool. Let's see what else. Alright, uncommons, Hope Against Hope, not that special. Howlpack Resurgence, this goes in the Wolf and the Werewolf deck. Ghoul Steed, not that impressive. And then for the rare, we got Falcon Wrath Gorger, and this is one of the chase rares for the black-red vampires deck. It gives all your vampire creatures madness. Art looks pretty cool. It's just like, is that supposed to be Sorin? Or is that just a vampire? I'm not really sure. But anyway, that vampire looks really hype. He's going to give all your guys madness. He's going to fuck you up. He's in there. Fucking Wrath Gorger. Anyway, that was a good open. Alright, let's see what we got next. Another pack. Woo! Can't believe we opened our Planeswalker, our first pack. That was pretty lucky. Alright. So next, more commons. More commons. Most of these commons, you'll find they don't really have that much aftermarket value because so many people open boxes. You can sometimes get people to just give these away. Deadweight, this one's a good one. Enchanted creature gets -2/-2. This is a reprint. It's an older card, but still really good. A Vessel of Volatility, maybe this is good. Who knows? Sacrifice it to get a bunch of mana in your mana pool. You spend 2 mana to get 4 mana. A little expensive. Geist Blast, this spell looks cool. This is an uncommon. You deal 2 damage to something, and then you get to flashback something afterwards. It's 2 in a blue for the flashback cost. A little expensive, but still cool. Reckless Scholar, nice. We got a Highland Lake. This is a dual land. This is basically just a gate, but they're uncommons. And then we have Soul Swallower. This is one of the Delirium guys. This is our rare in the pack. Check him out. He's got Trample. He's got Delirium. And his Delirium is every upkeep, you get 3+1/+1 counters. So he becomes a 6/6, then a 9/9, then a 12/12. And he has Trample, which is nice. 6/6 Trample. Pretty good. We'll trample over most things. Alright. And then we got this Harvest Hand thing. That's another uncommon. Not that popular. But check it out. This guy's got the mechanic that flips. And we've had a couple cards like this, I think, right? But check it out. When it flips, whoa, it becomes another card. So this time it becomes an artifact equipment. And that's pretty cool. It changes types. It starts as an artifact creature, and then it just becomes equipment when it flips over. And at the end of every pack, let's put this Soul Swallower here. At the end of every pack, you get this little token. This one's a Clue token, and Clue is the new mechanic Investigate in Shadows of Innistrad. 2 sacrifices, and you draw a card. Little Clue token. And yeah, we've got another flip guy here, Convicted Killer. Take a look at this guy. He starts off as a regular old convicted guy, and then he flips, and woo, now he's the branded Howler. Ooh, he's coming after you. Anyway, the way you're supposed to use these flip spells is they give you this little card. You can put all your double face cards here, and you can just keep this like outside somewhere in a sleeve or something, and just, you know, put it on top or whatever else. Anyway, that's one method I've seen people do. Next pack. Alright, so we got more commons. Just the Wind. Let's try to get a little bit better focus on this. There we go. Emissary. Jace's Scrutiny. Well, these are commons. Most of the commons, as I said before, are not very valuable, so we'll kind of skip through them since we have a lot of packs to go through here, unless I see something really cool. Just the Wind, by the way, the first pick. This guy's a great madness enabler. For uncommons, we have, let's see, Dissension in the Ranks, which makes guys fight. You can make their guys fight, which is interesting. Anyway, Veteran Cathar, which gives guys double strike, pretty nice. Gibbering Fiend. This is one of the Delirium guys. So when it comes into play, it hits the opponent for a damage, and then it deals another damage at the beginning of their upkeep. So some possible guaranteed damage there if you use it right. And our rare, we got a very good rare. It's Declaration in Stone. This is a removal spell. Great removal spell. Man, we're getting really lucky with our cracks, man. We're getting good cards. We got a Nahiri, and now we got a Declaration in Stone. We also got this Solitary Hunter. It's a flip card. Flips over and becomes one of the pack, 5/6. So you could potentially get a 5/6 for 4 mana if you use this right. But yeah, there are some ways to flip werewolves other than their standard ways. We got some other tokens. I'll show the tokens off to you guys at the end. That way you can see what they all look like. But in the meantime, next pack. Woo! Let's go. We got more commons. Expose Evil. This is one of the investigate cards. And again, you can see the investigate mechanic. It's on quite a few commons, uncommons. See, here's another one. Gone Missing. Put target permanent on top of its owner's library, and then you investigate. So you get to get another card basically after this, but you do invest 2 more mana. Here's a land that searches for basic lands. It costs 2 mana to do it though. Madness guy, we've seen him already. Alright, uncommons we have Nahiri's Machinations. You give a creature indestructible, and then you also kill blockers. Pretty nice. Pretty cheaply costed too, at only 2. Not sure if it'll see play. We have Epitaph Golem, Wildfield Scarecrow, and here we have Prized Amalgam. That's our rare. It says whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you turn it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's pretty nice. Entered from your graveyard, or if you cast it from your graveyard. So basically you have to use graveyard synergies to make this guy strong. But he does look pretty cool. I like the artwork. The artwork's awesome. Alright. Anyway, Prized Amalgam, that goes into rares. And then we have another flip card. Kindly Stranger. This guy's pretty good. He kills things with Delirium. You pay 3, and then bam, when it flips, it may destroy another creature. And then after it destroys a guy, it becomes a 4/3, which is pretty nice. Might see play, might not. Who knows? Next pack. Man, I love doing these. There's so many packs. Alright, so let's see what we got. More commons. You've seen some of these already. Pieces of the Puzzle. This common's pretty cool. Search the top 5 of your library. You get 2 instant or sorceries from those top 5, not just 1, 2. And yeah, pretty cool. What happens is if you play enough instants and sorceries, what will happen is sometimes you'll get another piece of the puzzle plus an instant and a sorcery, or you'll just get 2 instants and sorceries. It works pretty well. Lots of these are just basic commons, cheap stuff. Counter target sorcery spell. Then if you have Delirium, you get an extra effect. Let's see. This guy's okay. Who knows if he'll be playable or not, but every time you investigate an additional time. And then for the rare, we got Fortified Village. This is a great rare. It's a dual land, and the condition very easy to meet. You just have to reveal a forest or a plains from your hand. And if you're playing a green-white dual land, then there is a good chance that you have forests and plains in your hand. So very good early, not so good late because often it'll come into play tapped, but still okay. Still a great dual land. And then we got one of my favorite guys of the set. Check this guy out, Arrow Falconwrath. And this guy is like super cool enabler, kind of delverish. When you discard a card, it flips, right? So when it flips, bam, it becomes a 3/2 flying, just like the original Delver. Heir to the Night. Alright. Next pack. And I really like the synergies. You may have noticed some of them already. There's lots of discard a guy, and then you madness the guy you discarded, or you fiery temper them in the face, or something along those lines. Lots of cool things like that. Alright, so here we have lots of commons. None of them are that impressive. Let's see. For uncommons, we have Gaia's Bidding, makes guys and has madness, makes zombie tokens. Let's see. Sinister Concoction, this kills guys, and it is a madness enabler. And then for the rare, we have Nephalia Moondrakes. When it comes into play, it makes something fly, and you can exile it to make all your guys fly. Seems like it may be good in a graveyard type of strategy. Just have it in your grave, make all your guys fly, run them over. Who knows? Alright, and then we got another flip guy. It's a Kessage Forge Master. Seems like you almost always get a flip guy every pack, huh? At least that has happened for us a lot. Next pack, man. So we got a dual land, we got a Declaration Stone, we got a Planeswalker, Nahiri specifically. Alright, let's see what else we got. More commons. Common World. Tons of commons. Macabre Waltz, I like this one. Get 2 guys back and then discard 1. Go get your Madness guy and discard that, of course. Why not? Alright. And then the rare Forgotten Creation. This thing has Skulk. And Skulk means that if it has more power than this, it can't block it. So a 4/4 cannot block this thing. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may discard all the cards in your hand if you do draw that many cards. Not too many people talking about this card. Seems like it might be a good enabler, though. We shall see. Next pack. Alright, let's see. We got Stern, Constable. Again, more commons. You've seen a lot of these already. And let's see. For uncommons, we have a Weirding Wood. When Weirding Wood enters the battle, you investigate, and then the land has add 2 mana of any color to your pool. That's pretty nice. It's nice that the Weirding Wood pays for the clue token. I think that part's interesting. Bound by Moonsilver. Moonsilver Zax. Or Murderer Zax, excuse me. And then we got a nice one. We got a Mythic, guys. It's a Mind Rack Demon. Holy crap, that was a nice open. Check this thing out. Whoa. Flying Trample 4/5. And if you don't have Delirium, it hurts you. But here's the cool part. When it enters the battlefield, it puts the top 4 cards of your graveyard into your library. Of your library into your graveyard. So it helps himself enable Delirium, which is super sick. Look how cool that thing looks. Mind Rack Demon. I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. Mythic rare, by the way. That's why the rarity icon looks just a little bit different. Man, we've been pretty lucky. We've opened 2 Mythics so far. I think that it can only go downhill from here, guys, but we'll see. Only go uphill from here. It's more like it. All right, another crack. More packs. So many packs. All right. Anyway, the rare here that we have is Epiphany at the Drownyard. Right, Epiphany at the Drownyard. And what this is reveal the top X +1, and you separate them into 2 piles. This is a great draw spell. It's kind of like Fact or Fiction. Sometimes worse, sometimes better. It really depends on the situation. Yeah, but pretty cool. It is instant speed, which is nice. You do it on their turn, and then you make them make some difficult choices. All right, good stuff. Next pack. I'm going to start skipping through most of these because you've seen a lot of them already. Let's see what we got. For the rare, we got Rattle Chains. This guy's interesting. He's a spirit, and yeah, he's flash, which means that you can play him even during the opponent's turn. 2/1 flying for only 2 mana. And target spirit gains hexproof until end of turn. You can also give itself hexproof if that is relevant for whatever reason. And you may cast spirit spells as though they had flash, so other spirits in your deck get better. Anyway, cute. See how it goes. Uninvited guest, another flip guy. And then we got, whoa, we got a shiny Plains. Not sure if you can see the foil effect that well in the video. Kind of can. All right, anyway. Shinies are hard to get, so I'll put it there. Lots of cards. Cards stacked everywhere. Boatload of cards. Alright, next pack. Anyway, so far the best card that we've gotten has been Nahiri, I think. But Declaration Stone also good. Mind Rack Demon also good. Let's see what we got next. Let's see. Triskaidekaphobia. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose 1. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game, and each player with exactly 13 life. So you can either make them lose a life or gain a life every turn, and you try to get them on 13. If you get them on 13, they lose. Alright, next. There's another pack. This one's got Sorin on it. All right. This is another investigate card. Press for answers. May have seen it before. Let's see. For rares, we have Scourge Wolf. This guy's okay. This guy is a first strike Delirium guy. And when he has Delirium, he gets double strike. Good little red beater. If you're going to beat down, you definitely going to need that guy in your deck. At least if you want to be red beat down. All right, next pack. We got some more. I really like the art that I've seen in a lot of these cards, and maybe you guys have liked them as well. Really enjoying the flavor of the set. Vampires, madness, and all types of stuff. All right, so here for the rare, we get Drawn Your Temple. And this thing looks deceiving with this card. It looks unassuming at first, right? It's just a land that gets you colorless mana, waste mana specifically, and then you can return it from your graveyard to the battlefield. So what's nice about the return effect is it has lots of synergy with graveyard recursion, and you know, just whenever it randomly ends up in your graveyard for some reason, that's a win for you. You know, end a turn when you have extra mana, you bring it back, and now you have just, you know, an extra little run that you ramped up into. So yeah, good stuff. Great land. All right. Let's see what else we get. Welcome to the fold. Well, did we get 2 rares in one? What just happened? How did that happen? Whoa, I'm so confused. All right, so we got Welcome to the Fold. Here's our rare, okay? And this is gain control of a guy, and then it has Madness. You can use the Madness effect to go even crazier, right? You can get bigger guys when you Madness it. And then behind the Air Falcon Wrath, we have Arlencourt, the Planeswalker. Whoa, she looks awesome. Definitely gonna give you the full look of this thing. Arlencourt. Thing looks awesome. So check it out, right? Not only is it a Planeswalker, right? But then she flips. Whoa, are you mind blown? Check it out. Let's flip the other side. This card looks incredible. Look at the artwork. It looks awesome. The way the card works is awesome. The fact that it flips is awesome. A flip Planeswalker. Think about that. Here's the front side again. Arlencourt. Yeah, we're going to definitely sleeve this bad boy up. So give me a second while I do that, fellas. Man, getting pretty lucky on the Mythics. All right, next pack. This is another pack that's got Sorin on the front. All right, lots of commons here that we don't really care about anymore because we have tons of commons now. Oh, by the way, this guy's a very good uncommon. Incorrigible Use. This is one of the best creatures for the little Madness deck. Only 3 mana for a 4/3 haste. So whenever you have all those effects that do something cool and discard a card as a side effect, well, Incorrigible Use, this is the guy you want. He's awesome. Anyway, let's see. For the rare, we have Avacyn's Judgment. This is another good rare. Okay, Madness 1 in a red is the cost, and when you Madness it, instead you take X and you get to distribute that X however you want, including players. This is players, not just creatures, which is nice. Avacyn's Judgment. All right, good rare there. Let's go on to the next pack. All right, this is another one that has Sorin on it. All right, we're gonna go through it. Lots of commons. Here's another Madness guy. 4/1 though, very low toughness, which makes it a little annoying. Let's see, and for the rare, we have Inexorable Blob. This is another Delirium thing. And this guy, kind of similar to the other guy, instead of it getting +3, 3+1/+1 counters, it just makes a 3/3 guy. Inexorable Blob. All right. More clue tokens. Anyway, next pack. This one's got a werewolf on it. I'm not sure if that's a key character in the set. Is that Arlencourt or something? I don't even know. Someone's going to get mad at me and be like, Spooky, you just had an Arlencourt. That's not what she looks like. All right. Lots of commons. Most of these we've seen. Let's see. And we have Invocation of Saint Traft. This is an interesting one. So this one, if you remember the old card Geist of Saint Traft, right? Well, here you go. Invocation of Saint Traft. This guy. You put it on the guy, and whenever it attacks, it gets to attack for 4 more damage. Pretty nice. Of course, you always have to protect the guy. That's the tricky part with these creature enchantments. But if you can do that. All right. Another werewolf pack. Shadows over Innistrad. Werewolves are the theme. The best werewolf. Sorin. Excuse me, vampire. Vampire Sorin. There's lots of werewolves. Vampires. All types of stuff. Alright, let's see. So for rares, we get Deathcap Cultivator. This guy's okay. It's 2 mana for a 2/1 that makes mana. Generates black or green. And also, see, it has a nice effect. Alright. Death Touch. Does make it a very useful blocker late game. Early game, we get 2 mana. Next pack, that one also was a werewolf. That's cool cards here, and the rare is a Sigarda. Okay, cool. Don't see so many people talking about this card, Sigarda. You and humans you control have hexproof. Exile a card from your graveyard to make a 1/1 white soldier for 2 mana. This is a mythic. It's pretty cool. Sigarda. Alright. Alright, so now we have this guy's another vampire guy. I forget which creature card it is. Maybe we'll see the art. It's one of the commons, I believe. Alright. Card draw. This guy's a flying prowess guy. Lots of commons, uncommons, and the rare is Diagraph Colossus. This guy's pretty cool. So what this guy does is it gets bigger for every zombie in your graveyard, not in your hand or not in play, in your graveyard. And then whenever you cast a zombie, you get a 2/2 zombie token. Pretty cool. Probably would work well in a deck with the Liliana 3 mana Planeswalker. Make a lot of zombie tokens. Oh, by the way, we have the new Delver. If you remember the old Delver Secrets, right? The Researcher. I love this card. It's got great flavor to it. Here's Delver, right? He starts off as a 3/2 flying. And check it out. Here's what happens when he transforms. Whoa. He gets even cooler. Now he's a 5/4 flying. Perfected form. All right. Anyway, moving on. I think we're more than halfway through the box now. Another pack with a vampire on it. Let's see what we got. Alright. Lots of commons. Okay, and we get Devil's Playground. This is an interesting one. You make 4 1/1 red tokens, and then whenever the tokens die, you get to ping something. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's the rare, and then we also have a foil hidden back here. It's a common foil, unfortunately, but still a foil. Stormrider Spirit. See if you can kind of see the foil effect on camera. It's a little hard to see. But it is a foil. Foil Stormrider Spirit. Okay. Next pack. Let's see what we got. And man, I gotta say, I personally love watching these unboxing videos when other people make them. I just love seeing them go through the pack and get excited about what they get and their opinions on the various cards. Anyway, here we got Cryptolith Right. And it says creatures you control have tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Some people have an interest in this card. It's very rampy if you use it right, but also a little tricky to use correctly, I think. Also has some negative synergy. If they kill all your guys, then you just have a right sitting there doing nothing. Yeah. Alright, so here we go. This one's got Jace on it. This is the new 5-mana Jace. I think we opened enough mythics, although it would be nice to open one of those too. We opened 2 Planeswalkers in one box. That's great. Alright, lots of commons. It's a lightning axe, pretty good. 5 damage, discard something. And here we have another mythic. We have Olivia. Olivia mobilized for war. This card looks very cool. Check a look at the artwork. And you can use it to make your zombies hasty. If you like hasty zombies, yeah, Olivia. She's mobilized. Anyway. All right. Next pack. This one's got one of those werewolves on it. Okay. Lots of commons, and we have Markov Dread Knight. That's our rare. Markov Dread Knight. It flies, and you pay and discard a card to put counters on it. Yeah, I mean, if you have enough mana to play this, then next turn you have enough mana to ban this your 4/3 haste guy, right? Probably not going to get you there. Nice to see, though. Markov Dread Knight. All right. And the box is getting mighty thin. But it's been lots of fun. Bunch of commons. Alright, and here we got a Slayer's Plate. And this is another interesting one because it's a flip card, I believe, right? Is this one of the flip ones? Nope, never mind. I'm thinking of the other. Whenever the creature dies, if it was a human, you get a guy. Pretty nice. +4/+2 is nothing to sneeze at. The equip cost is a little expensive. I think that's the weakest part of the card. But hey, once you have 5/3 humans that die and you get more humans, that part sounds pretty good. Cathar's Companion. Lots of commons here. Gone Missing again. Alright, and for our rare, we have From Under the Floorboards. This is another Madness guy. Love the art on this one. Take a look at it. Looks like something out of a zombie movie, right? Ugh. Those things are coming after you. Anyway, this is another Madness guy. And when you Madness it, you just get X tokens and X22 tokens and X life. Pretty cool effect. From Under the Floorboards. Alright, we got another pack with Jace on it. All right. Okay. Uncommons and the rare Relentless Dead. Another one. All right. This is a mythic, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And it has Menace. When Relentless Dead dies, you put... when Relentless Dead dies, you can pay black. Right? And then also, when it dies, you may pay X to get another zombie. And these do not come back to your hand. They come back to the battlefield. Very relevant. Not to your hand, to the battlefield. Take a look at the art. Looks very cool. Relentless Dead. Love the background. Alright. Relentless Dead. Another nice one. Okay. Let's keep cracking. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left about. This one's another one of the vampires on the front of the pack. Lots of commons here, as you can see. Common World. And our rare, oh nice. It's a foil rare. And this one's a Falconwrath Gorger. Check it out. We got this guy earlier in the box, if you recall. Anyway, this one's foily. Foil effect looks very cool, even on non-chase rares like this one. Actually, this might be a chase rare. You never know. If Vampires is a deck, this is the card that enables it. All right, fucking Wrath Gorger. Next pack. This one has a vampire on it. Commons. Oh, there's Fiery Temper again. Great common. And we're going to be in there on commons and uncommons. We're not going to have to worry about that too much. Born from Within. Here's our rare. Born from Within deals X damage to target creature or player. If it would die, you exile it. And if it's indestructible, well, not anymore. It says Burn from Within. I don't care if you're indestructible. I'll burn you anyway. Sorcery speed. All right. Another pack. Tons of commons here. Over the Wall Mysteries. This is an interesting uncommon. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you investigate. And then whenever you sacrifice a clue, you make a 1/1 guy. So your guys die, they get you tokens, and then the tokens become 1/1 white guys that continue to attack. Are really good in those investigate types of strategies. Alright, our rare is Drug Skull Cavalry. Whenever a spirit enters, you get 2 life. Make spirits. Interesting little spirit giant guy. 4/4 flying body as well. A little bit expensive, and we have more packs than I thought we did. This one has Archangel Avacyn on the front. Angelic Purge, very good common. You have to sacrifice something, but you get to exile something. Sometimes better, and sometimes worse than Oblivion Ring. Pick the Brain. Look at this one. I love the artwork. Whoa, take a look at what's going on in this picture. His brain's getting picked. Oh. Alright, and the rare is Second Harvest. For each token you control, you copy it. It's instant speed. Better be making a lot of tokens for that to be good. Lots of tokens. Maybe in Modern or something. Who knows? Standard, not enough token generators right now from what I've seen. Could be wrong. Another pack. Another bunch of commons. Tooth Collector, another Delirium guy. When it comes into play, it gives a guy -1/-1, and then when you get Delirium, every upkeep, or every opponent's upkeep, something gets -1/-1. Pretty nice. And our rare is Angel of Deliverance. This is another Delirium guy. Bit on the expensive side at 7 mana. Whenever it deals damage, you can exile something. 6/6 flying body. What is going on in that picture? Angel of Deliverance. Is she delivering someone from the dead or something? I don't understand what's happening there. It's like blood in the background. That looks really cool. Anyway, Angel of Deliverance. Alright. Okay, finally we only have 3 packs remaining, guys. Finally, only 3 packs. Let's see what we got. We will go over all our rares again at the end, for those wondering. All commons. And then for the rare, it's Always Watching. This one's pretty good. It's basically kind of like a Crusade. Non-token creatures you control are +1/+1, and they get Vigilance, which is nice. Too bad that it doesn't work on tokens, but the Vigilance part might be useful. Always Watching. Alright, 2 packs left. What are we going to get in our last 2 cracks? This one's got Sorin on the front. Okay, lots of commons in this one, so you guys can see. And And then for the rare, we have a little boring, but this is a good rare. We have Foreboding Ruins. This is another one of those dual lands. Quite useful. Okay, Foreboding Ruin. Alright, and then last but not least, we have the very last pack of the box. It's all empty now. And this one's got Archangel Avacyn on the front. I wonder if this box has been slow rolling us and the best card is still waiting to be found. That would be crazy. So anyway, cracked pack. Let's take a look. Lots of comments, as you can see. And finally, in the end, oh nice, it's another dual land. All right, that was kind of a good late pick. Choked Estuary. This is the blue-black dual land. You may reveal an island or a swamp. If you don't, then it comes in tapped. And there you go. All right, guys, you can see the aftermath of what I've done here. Whoa, there's just like packs and cards everywhere. But let's go over the rares one more time, fellas. And I'm probably the least neat box opener you guys have ever seen, but that's okay. Don't worry, fellas. Don't worry. We got a couple cards that we sleeved up. Let's take a look at those, right? So first we have Nahiri, who we've already sleeved up. See what she looks like without a sleeve. Really cool. Anyway, we got an Arlen Cord as well. Another nice Planeswalker. Look at that. And this is one of the flip mechanic Planeswalker, or this is the flip mechanic Planeswalker, I believe the only Planeswalker that does this. There's also the ones from the original from Origins set. Those guys kind of do the same thing, but they don't start as Planeswalkers. I think they start as creatures. Arlen Embraced by the Moon. Oh, so it is Arlen. That is that wolf on the cover of the thing. It's Arlen Embraced by the Moon. Anyway, really awesome open there. And then for the rest of the rares, we have Choked Estuary, Foreboding Ruins, Always Watching, which makes guys better, Angel of Deliverance, Second Harvest, Dog Skull Cavalry, Burn from Within, Falkenrath Gorge. We got two of these. We got the nice foil shiny one here. We got a regular one that comes up later on. Relentless Dead. This is the guy that comes back. It's a mythic. From Under the Floorboards. Really love the artwork here. Slayer's Plate. Markov Dread Knight. Olivia. Olivia mobilized for war. Rah. Cryptolith Right. Stormrider Spirit. Devil's Playground. Diagraph Colossus. Sigarda Heron's Grace. Deathcap Cultivator. Invocation of Saint Traft. Inexorable Blob. Look at all these rares. Avacyn's Judgment. This one's really cool. Welcome to the Fold that we saw before. Dranyo Temple. Scourge Wolf. Delirium Guy. Triska Decaphobia. Triskai Decaphobia. I'm probably saying that all wrong. It's not really a rare, but nice planes that we got there. Rattle Chains. Epiphany at the Drown Yard. This is a great draw spell. Mind Drac Demon. Whoa. Love this thing again. Looks so incredible. Look at that thing. Really love the artwork. Mind Drac Demon. Forgotten Creation. Thalia Moonbreakers. Green-White Dual Land. Prized Amalgam. Declaration in Stone. Also a very good spell. Soul Swallower. And Falkenrath Gorger number 2. 2 Falkenrath Gorgers in one box. Alright guys, well that is the end of my Shadows over Innistrad unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We ended up opening a lot of good rares. Really excited about all the Planeswalkers that we opened up. Yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. We may be doing more Magic content soon. I'm not really sure, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave your feedback, leave your comments if you guys had fun and enjoyed the video. Anyway, peace out, everybody. Have a good day.